gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Chondel
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Wrestling Podcast. My name is Devin. How are we today?
Doing good.
Good. It's it's been a week.
Yeah.
It's
Ain't
somewhat
too bad though.
Yeah. It's been a week. We've experienced moving the needle closer to Survivor Series. We got Full Gear right around the corner. We'll talk a little bit about that. Then we'll get into the particulars.
Let's be honest, ain't nothing happening.
I mean, there's like a few things, and I do mean a few things. Yeah, other than that, really no. Again, we're in that season. It's going, I feel like everything is after we get past War Games, if you're WWE, after we get past War Games, we're going to Royal Rumble, then we're starting the WrestleMania stuff. So I feel like that's when things will pick up a little bit more, hopefully. Right now, we're getting towards the end of Cena's in-ring career, which is a lot of the focal point of what's going on.
And it shouldn't
WWE.
be.
I mean, I can.
Let me tell you something. What we should be talking about is the former TNA World Champion Joe Hendry signing the WWE.
Yes. I mean, spoiler alert, Joe Hendry is...
Come on.
We all knew this is where all roads were leading to.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about we found the replacement for Cody Rhodes.
Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry.
Listen, I feel like you're not wrong. The Joe Hendry thing is as over can be.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Hendry's super popular. All you got to do is get him on TV weekly.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're off to the races. Now, do we wait for something like I don't know. Do we throw him right in? Do we wait until...
Have R-Truth say his name.
Now, if we begin, I would love to see a lot of interactions between R-Truth and Joe Hendry.
See, what's going to happen is this: you're going to have R-Truth and John Cena at the Saturday night main event. That's just going to happen.
You're manifesting this is it.
Yes, it has to happen, and that's when you introduce Joe Hendry at the end of the match. Celebration. You're not taking away from John Cena. We've seen enough John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena.
To be honest, he's retiring, but he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see John Cena's face.
Yeah, he'll pop up at a Rumble, commentary, something. He's not done with wrestling. I know people think that he's done with wrestling. He's not.
Yeah. We'll see him. Was he going to have matches? No.
Yeah,
but.
And that's when you introduce Joe Hendry right there. You take the fire off of John Cena, because who cares?
Well, everybody cared in Boston this week. This is weird.
The longest segment of my life. That was 40 minutes.
This was a long one. Triple H started the show on Raw, introducing John Cena. John Cena comes out. Place goes crazy. Of course, why wouldn't they? They're right in Cena's backyard. The last time is now tournaments kicked off. We'll talk about that. But the main thing that we'll talk about this segment is what it turned into. It turned into, for long story short, an Intercontinental Championship match. An Intercontinental Championship match that saw Dominic Mysterio taking on John Cena. And we got a new WWE Intercontinental Champion in John Cena.
And I'm not the match was. I wasn't upset about the match.
No, the match was not at all.
The match was good.
Not at all. Not at all. Cena had a match in Boston, which is fitting. But yeah, I mean, the match was not good. Not good. The match was not a bad match by any stretch of the imagination. Dominic has been doing absolutely amazing as of late. John Cena has, these last, on the back end, Cena's just been giving you everything he got. So it ain't like, he said he physically can't do it, but when he's in the ring right now, like, when you watch his matches, you can't really tell. Like he's going out there doing work. And the match was great. I thought we might have gotten some type of interference here. I wasn't 100% expecting it to change until they started talking about the Grand Slam stuff. And then I'm like, that actually wouldn't be a bad thing right now.
Yeah, put him out even higher than what he put John Cena.
Yeah.
This is his first. Has he won an Intercontinental before?
No, I don't think he has.
Yeah, okay. So this is his first one, yeah.
Yeah, so I think winning the Intercontinental title gave him the Grand Slam, gave him the title of being a Grand Slam champion by now winning all of the titles that you could possibly win. Maybe one day Sheamus will get that.
No.
We'll talk about Sheamus in a little bit, but yeah, so we got a new Intercontinental Champion in John Cena. I don't feel like people were upset at this. Dominic Mysterio, of course, is Dominic. He's at some point we're gonna see him once again wearing the Intercontinental Championship or anything else. But I mean, I wasn't mad at this.
No, not at all.
Nah, yeah, I was not mad at Cena winning the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, I mean, I'm good with this. You got Dominic, you got Rey Mysterio, all the, again, we talked a bit about that last week with Rey and Dominic back and what we think the roads might lead to in terms of, Dominic finally dethroning and ridding the world of Rey Mysterio at some point. Because, I mean, you got John Cena, you got Rey Mysterio, who is, he's got less days in front of him than he has, behind him.
Yeah, it's time for these guys to sit back. You don't want them to wrestle so long that they need Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, even though Ray's still looking awesome, but we
let
want
your body rest.
Ray is.
You got to drop that mass. The older you get, the harder it is to maintain that body. Look at Batista. Batista was like, "I'm losing this weight."
Yeah.
Like, here's the crazy thing. Earl, my little brother, when he stopped playing football, he dropped. He was like, "I'm done. I'm dropping this weight. There's no need for me to be this powerhouse. I'm a regular dude." It's just healthier to just get that weight off. Even if it's muscle, tone it back.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. The Rock, he did the same thing, but he looked sick.
Yeah.
He looked sick. I was like, ooh, did he get diagnosed or something?
But yeah, man, do Intercontinental Champion, John Cena. We'll see where this leads to. Now about this tournament that is going to give us John Cena's final opponent for the John Cena's final match, and the last time is now tournament. We had Damian Priest versus Rusev.
What am I supposed to say? Excuse me.
Rusev got a win?
So? I still don't understand the whole hype about Rusev.
You would have had to have been there.
I'm there now, and he trash.
It is definitely not the same as it once was, but
Like,
I feel like him winning is. So right now, the people who are advancing in this tournament are people who have had matches, before. There's been things with Cena before. So with Dad, Sheamus, we talked about, but it wasn't a bad match.
No. I'm not saying Rusev's a bad wrestler.
You just don't care.
I just don't care about him.
No, that's fair. I don't think a lot of people care. I think this, since he's come back, it's been just okay. He's
just another big dude.
Yeah, it's just Rusev. He's just a guy who's out here doing stuff. That's really, it's really all it is.
Now, maybe if he got put in, I don't think it might not be his fault. It might be the creative team. Because I don't think they know what to do with him right now.
He's just a guy that they got spots on TV for, but he's just out there doing stuff. Just stuff.
Like, I don't want him to start talking either, though.
And he advanced in this tournament, though, so there's something.
Barely.
Match was good, and
the clock is right twice a day, so you got to give him something.
And I feel like if nothing, this tournament is giving us good matches. They want to put on these, to steal Sheamus's thing, banger of matches to, show the importance of what it means to actually be that last person that John Cena faces. Mm-hmm. Because, of course, WWE, John Cena is touted as the greatest of all time. He's he's the guy. And you want to show that through in-ring competition of how important it is. It's almost like wrestling for a championship, pretty much. It's the marquee match of being that person that has John Cena's last match. And Damian Priest and Rusev, it was a good match. All the matches in the tournament so far have been really good.
Yeah.
So, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But after that, we had the CM Punk promo. CM Punk coming out after the Logan Paul incident from the week prior, where Logan Paul, they did that playing on him being on CM Punk's side and then using the Nux to knock out CM Punk and essentially joining the Vision, because that's what we got out of this promo as well. We had Punk and then we got Logan Paul come out, and this turned into Logan Paul, CM Punk, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. Then we got Jey Uso. Then we got Cody Rhodes. Because we got War Games in a couple weeks, and it feels like that they forgot that they needed to set up some things for War Games.
This is depressing. Here's the thing. I'm tired of seeing these guys.
But I'm also... I also don't like the fact that you're literally just throwing this together in front of me.
Who's the... Did they... Was it the... Oh, that's on SmackDown where the other person tied it.
Yeah. We're just throwing. So with the men and women, because we were talking about the women's one in a second too. So for War Games, we're just kind of just throwing this stuff together a couple weeks before it happens, and it's just like I feel like we've been doing that. I feel like we talked about this last year, like that War Games was just like, here's some people who do stuff. Let's just put in the cage, whereas you get Blood and Guts on AEW side, and Blood and Guts made sense. All of the participants on the men's side and the women's side for AEW's Blood and Guts, which is the same type of match as War Games, made sense. Same type, double cage, double ring. That's where the similarities end.
Blood and Guts is better.
Blood and Guts is better and was better. and will be better. I'm already putting that out there. It's going to be better than what we're going to get in a couple weeks of Survivor Series. But that stuff made sense. We had, and you can talk all you want to about AEW and stories, but AEW had stories, whether they were separate and also interconnecting, that made sense for all of these people to be involved in this match at Blood and Guts.
There
on both sides.
Across shows.
Yes. You don't just... Right.
They build on.
And it made sense.
Yeah.
We're just, you can try to say, oh, well, Cody did have that problem with, such and such as a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. They just threw this together.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so.
They just threw, whatever. Like it didn't, even if this was the plan, it didn't, I don't care. Like none of this, I don't care. But, essentially we talked about the backstage segment. There was War Games. We had William Regal. We got Regal just to say War Games, which is cool. Whatever, that's his thing. But we got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Logan Paul now, who's a part of the Vision because they needed the guy for War Games, and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, which is whatever. And then, like I said, on SmackDown, we'll talk about what happened there. But yeah, cool. Then
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, it'll be okay. It won't be. Will it be AEW's Blood and Guts? No, but it'll be okay. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. But then we had the Women's World Championship match. We had Stephanie Valkyrie versus Raquel Rodriguez. Thoughts on this match?
Stephanie and Raquel are good wrestlers.
Yes.
Even Roxanne Perez.
Mm-hmm.
I have no complaints about none of them.
No, Roxanne was in the corner of Raquel Rodriguez, obviously.
Yeah, but,
and then the other one was in Stephanie's corner, Nikki Bella.
I don't like how it ended.
So we got Raquel Rodriguez did not beat Stephanie Valkyrie for the women's championship.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Nobody thought she would. But, post-match shenanigans happens. Nikki Bella saves the day or whatever. They celebrate. And then Nikki Bella turns on Stephanie Valkyrie, laying her out because she wants a shot at the women's championship. Because whatever. I didn't care. I never care. I didn't like Nikki Bella to begin with. Nikki Bella's always been a heel in my eyes because I don't care for the woman. She's just not my cup of tea in any facet of anything. She doesn't check any boxes for me at all for anything.
Here's the thing about Nikki Bella. I'm hoping this heel turn does something for her. But my thing is, I don't believe she's going to be a convincing heel. I think it's going to feel forced. It's going to feel unnatural. And who are you? You're targeting Stephanie? You can't beat Stephanie.
No. Her being on TV is forced and unnatural.
Yeah.
These, in my opinion, it's always been. Nikki Bella has never been believable with anything. I never went, even when she was Divas Champion, I never really believed she was anything, but there she was, and there she was winning. Like, Nikki Bella is not a convincing WWE superstar or personality or anything like that to me. That's just me. People that, like I said, there's people that love Nikki Bella. I've never ever got it. I've never understood it, and I will never understand it. However,
I wasn't convinced.
This will be another win for Stephanie Vaquero, but I don't care for this.
But what are we gonna do after? Is Stephanie gonna stay? Is Nikki Bella gonna stay?
I hope not.
A heel? Like, what is? You know what? Here's the thing. I don't care enough to think about it.
Nope.
Like, I don't.
After this
like,
match,
I don't have any. There's nothing in my brain working to be like, what are we gonna do with Nikki Bella?
Yeah, I'm not fantasy booking Nikki Bella's next feud. I don't care.
No,
I don't.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Maxine Dupree beats Becky Lynch and beats Nikki Bella. I need to see more heat under Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, you're on board here.
I'm liking what's happening with Maxine Dupree. Did you notice she's bulked up?
She's a little, she's stoned.
She's hitting it when I first saw her, she was skinny, frail. She got definition in the arms now. She hitting that weight. She on that Chad Gable exercise routine. She looked more like a wrestler than B-Fab.
B-Fab.
Like, Maxine Dupree can be somebody. Is she winning world championship? No. Can she win Intercontinental or something like that? Yeah.
There could be a surprise roll up. There could be something.
Trust me. She could be the next not the next big thing, but close to it. You can't keep her at the bottom like this. You can't keep Kazawa at the bottom like this.
Oh, they gonna keep Tozawa. They gonna keep Tozawa all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, I can see, we get more people, and people like Maxine Dupree, but we'll see what the performance looks like with Becky Lynch next week. Maybe we could get some more gas in the vehicle that is Maxine Dupree. Maybe we can will her into like a female Sami Zayn type.
I didn't say all that.
Hey,
I
look, man.
I don't want to see. I don't like Sami Zayn types or nothing.
Hey, look, man. Hey,
I want to see dominance.
No, you're not gonna get that from her.
Why not? Why can't we? We don't know till we see it. You don't know what Maxine do. She could be out there putting bodies through the ground.
Nah,
easy.
I don't know, man.
Royal Rumble champion. That would shock the hell out of me, though.
That would shock the hell out of, I think, everyone. If they all of a sudden just out of nowhere just put the rocket on Maxine Dupree's back and everybody like, wait, what just happened?
Why not? You gotta see. Here's the thing: you're about to get NXT people coming over to the main roster. You got to put some of these old timers out. They not hitting it no more. They not. None of them hitting like they used to anymore.
And, maybe Becky's due for an extended stay off.
She need a vacation. She got to take care of her man. He all busted up. He all busted up. And here's another thing. I don't like angry Becky Lynch.
She's slightly entertaining.
I don't fit right with me. I like a confident Becky Lynch.
Okay.
But this angriness is
I like the angry, paranoid, kind of sort of all over the place, scatterbrained,
spastic.
Yeah, I don't know why I like that Becky Lynch for some reason, but next week they'll have the Intercontinental Championship match.
Yeah.
They've been advertising it, so it's got to be about something.
Sorry, Becky.
It's got to be about something. Speaking of which, we talked a little bit about Sheamus. We had the last time it's now tournament was Sheamus and Shinsuke.
Why do I feel like Sheamus is going all the way with this?
Sheamus is definitely one of those people that is on the tail of the tape with John Cena. Sheamus came out when he got up to the main roster. House of Fire came in straight away and like took the title off of John Cena in a tables match. So he became a world champion by beating John Cena very quick from getting from NXT to main roster. So, Sheamus is that person that does have a history with John Cena, but if it was, I don't think it is Sheamus that wins, but if it was Sheamus, you would have to change whatever's going on with Sheamus. Like Sheamus would have to be a much bigger deal going forward than anything. But I think Sheamus will win a couple more matches, maybe, or will win the next match, possibly.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, no, this match with him and Nakamura was good.
Yeah, it's good to see Shinsuke back in the ring.
Yeah. Like it's always good for Shinsuke Nakamura to have a match, and Sheamus do be putting on those bangers. So it's not like he's telling any lies here. It is banger after banger after banger. Like he's got his nice little thing that he does. Every time you see Sheamus, you're going to get a match. It's one of those, I'm even if you come into a show late, you're like, you know what, let me go back. If Sheamus was on there, see who he's wrestling and watch that match because it's going to be good. Sheamus, of course, does beat Nakamura. They have the little show of respect afterwards, which
they should. They never had no beef with each other.
Yeah, so that's always good to see. Then we had our main event, which was the Women's Tag Team Championship match. It was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defending against the Kabuki Warriors.
I saw this coming.
So this coming based off of what happened the week prior.
Yeah,
it was a good match. I definitely enjoyed this match, but yes, the ending saw Lash Legend and Nia Jax make their way to ringside, ultimately costing Charlotte and Alexa Bliss the Women's Tag Team Championships, and then they proceeded to attack them. Nia Jax was had another match going on with her top.
It's a lot of incidents going on.
There's a lot of
boobies popping out on the ring.
There was a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, it's been an epidemic.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, not an epidemic. B-Fab had a little trouble on SmackDown. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, somebody, they might have got a new scene guy or something that
yeah, I think the old black lady who in the background, she probably retired.
Yeah, got somebody
old black lady, she probably left. She like, I've been doing this 50 years.
Yeah, somebody else got their measurements all off.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, somebody ain't doing the right thing. But so this got the Kabuki Warriors back in the ring. They look like they're on the same page, at least for right now, because of we're throwing stuff together for War Games. We need people. So it's Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Kairi Sane, and Asuka putting the boots to beating down Charlotte, Alexa Bliss. We got Io Sky coming out. Io comes out, tries to help out here, and then we have the returning Rhea Ripley who comes out also to help aid and even the numbers. So we have a nice 4 women here. And then Rhea Ripley grabs the microphone and screams War Games because we needed a female War Games match also. So welcome to main roster Lash Legend. Congratulations, you're in War Games because we needed.
I just
stuff
don't like
happen.
the name.
You don't like? I like Lash Legend, but I don't. The name is to be desired. Yes.
It don't sound main roster like.
No, I agree. But yeah, so we have
Drop the legend. Just call her Lash.
Call her Lash. It's not bad. Maybe they will at some point. Maybe it'll be like the cool thing, and she'll just be Lash. I don't know. But for the most part, we have the women's War Games match set because we have 4 and 4. We know there's a men's War Games match. We know it's going to be Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Jey Uso taking on the new Vision or the Vision with Logan Paul now, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. But that's 3 people on both sides. You need 4. Insert SmackDown. So let's talk a little bit about SmackDown because we got our 4th person for both teams. And the opening segment was the women's segment, the women's War Games. And surprise, curveball here. Charlotte Flair is out.
I was like, I didn't even care.
Charlotte was like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. I'm not.
She don't mess with Rhea.
Yeah. I was like,
I'd be like, you sure people don't mess with you?
Yeah, it was like, people don't like you either. But she was like, I'm sure you don't like me. I'm sure you don't, sure you think I'm a snake. But, that's cool. I'm out.
I knew she was out when she hugged everybody but Rhea. I like, damn, she's not going to join them.
Like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Not gonna.
That's all right. I don't care anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Charlotte Flair only became entertaining when she started working with Alexa Bliss. If you're not gonna be with Alexa Bliss, I don't care.
Makes sense. I understand it. I understand it completely. Yeah, so that added a little bit of the drama for the War Games coming up because it seems like we got a solid team with the Kabuki Warriors and Nia and Lash. They're cool. They got their 4. What's going on here? So that's a tale of what's to come.
This is how you get Maxine Dupree a little boost.
Maxine Dupree wins the Intercontinental Championship, and it's just like, you know what? I'm on a roll. Y'all look like y'all need some help. Let me go ahead and jump in this double cage.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me show y'all how we do it. Because there's not that many women to pick from. Unless you're gonna have like AJ Lee come out.
Then it's like you gonna throw her in the cages. It's like, well, what problems with these women do you have? It's like
I don't know. Are you gonna bring somebody from NXT maybe? Why not? Or what is Candice LeRae doing?
Probably not teaming with none of them.
But she could.
She could, but
didn't they fire Julia? No, she didn't get fired.
No. But she ain't the
she lost all that.
More. Yeah.
She lost all that.
Yeah, who knows what's going on with that.
You got Zarya.
I like Zarya.
Wendy Chu ain't doing nothing.
I could see a Zarya, but
this could be the return of Zoe Stark.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going here yet, but
Thea Hall.
I mean, for the love of God, can we put Jordan Grace on something?
Yo, isn't she on main roster?
This is in NXT still, I think.
NXT?
Right? Yeah. But I don't know. They need an ace in the hole. They need something.
They do need somebody. They need somebody like Nikita Lyons coming up to the main roster.
I knew it.
Doing her thing.
I knew it. I knew we were getting here.
Why not?
It's good. Look, it's almost certainly going to just turn into Charlotte Flair saying, "All right, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and help y'all."
No. Nikita Lyons.
It's a no.
That's what we need. You to make the show that much better.
It's like, Nikita Lyons ain't coming from NXT. She's going to come from Evolve, skip over NXT, and then just come straight to War Games.
That's it. That's how we do it.
She went down just to only just skip the. She not
skip
all that
NXT stuff. We don't need her. We don't need her to be a part of NXT. We need her main roster doing her thing. All right.
Be like, oh, she's back in action.
Faith Jeffries. If you see this, please talk to somebody. Get that push to WWE. We need you on the main roster. We need you on the main roster.
I'm sure you'll put in a good word for her.
I put in all the words for her. Y'all missing out. That's a talent y'all just got there wasting. Wasting it.
Oh. So
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's quite all right. I understand. We continue with the the last time is now tournament, and we had your boy The Miz with his return. The Miz and John Cena definitely have history, and we had
they give it to Jey Uso.
We had a first round match with Jey Uso. This match was good.
The Miz lost. I don't care.
I figured
this should have been. Jey Uso didn't need to win this.
He's got other stuff going on.
Other stuff to deal with. Work on your tag team. To be honest with you, you should have had The Miz win. Carmelo, he's in this tournament too.
Mm-hmm.
Have it so that The Miz and Carmelo are facing each other in the tournament. Put that bid to rest. Put that thing to rest right there. That right there would have been a better match than letting Jey Uso win. Even if The Miz nor Carmelo made it any further past that.
Double count out. Just get rid of both of them.
It just would have been a better match, a better story to have The Miz, Carmelo fighting for this. The last time is now. To me, it wouldn't even matter who would have won. I'm not even a Carmelo Hayes fan. But that match would have been great. And either one of them moving forward would have been fine with me. But you let Jey Uso in it because y'all think Jey Uso somebody.
Well, Jey Uso
keep a belt.
Jey Uso did beat The Miz and advanced in this tournament. Yeah. Next we had the US Open. I'm calling it US Open.
Yeah.
With Ilya Dragunov versus Axiom for the United States Championship.
Dragunov need to slow down.
I don't think
First off, he had 11 every time he in this ring.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to.
People not gonna want to wrestle with him. Like, as soon as the bell ring, he straight to 11.
That's what he does, man.
Yo, people gonna stop wanting to wrestle. People probably sitting in the back like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like you got me booked with who this week? Here we go with this shit.
Yeah, he doing good.
Hey, look,
he's a good champion.
Yes, yeah, no. If there's somebody that you want, to have these type of matches week after week, and pair him up with people who like Axiom, who teams with Nathan Frazier on a regular basis. But to have like that type of singles match with Ilya Dragunov, I feel like Dragunov's that perfect guy that could bring all types of stuff out of other people. So
yeah, bring your lungs out, your rib cage, like he hurt people.
Yeah, he don't know how to.
Every time I see him, I'm just like, damn, dude, does it have to be like this? This ain't real Dragunov.
Hey, look, you
gotta understand these your coworkers.
You need that type of person though, man. Hey, it's what he does.
And he's good at it. Like I give it to him. Like he ain't about no games.
No. He's absolutely awesome. He obviously beat Axiom here.
Yeah.
There's no way that's happening. We got the backstage stuff with Ciampa, and still with he has a problem with Dragon.
He do. And Ciampa don't realize he not ready for that though. He not ready for that. He think he ready for it. I mean, he ain't ready for it. You need your beard to grow out a little bit more, Ciampa.
Yeah, you gotta get back to old old NXT Ciampa, NXT World Champion.
You're not there
Ciampa
right now. You're gonna get in that ring, and it's gonna be surprising for you.
Then we got the Sami Zayn segment. Speaking of Sami Zayn, how you
he still needs to work. I get it.
Yeah, I don't, I mean, we got the Motor City Machine Guns mixed up in here. We got Shinsuke mixed up in here. Like, all right, so we needed at Survivor Series, but not at Survivor Series, because Survivor Series is now taken up by War Games. We need a Survivor Series style match on the weekend of Survivor Series, which means we need to have multiple people versus another multiple people. So we got all these people to have a traditional Survivor Series match the night before Survivor Series. So that's how we got, Shinsuke, the Guns, Nakamura, Sami Zayn, Phoenix. Like,
it's something to do.
It's something to do.
That's what it is. It's all just something to do.
It's something to do. I mean, whatever. Then next up, we had another match in the Last Time Is Now tournament. It was LA Knight versus a mystery opponent. And mystery opponent turned out to be a ghost. I thought this guy was dead, but apparently he's not.
Matthew Cardona?
Well, Zack Ryder. I thought Zack Ryder was dead.
Oh, yeah, he did have that thing. Yeah, I did see a clip of him saying.
Yeah. But Zack Ryder wooed one more time in a match with LA Knight. I guess because of the tournament, you didn't want to. It couldn't have been Matt Cardona. It had to be Zack Ryder, because Zack Ryder was the one that had the history with, even though it's the same. I don't know. Whatever.
He said that he keeps both gear with him.
Yes, but
he's smart. He's there for a check.
No, listen, he's always ready. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Matt is always ready, Matt Cardona. He's always ready. The match was good. However, we knew LA Knight was winning. We had to give look, Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, he ain't coming in beating LA Knight.
Which he could have.
He could have. And I wouldn't have been upset or surprised, because
LA Knight.
But, I don't think I would have liked to see that, but I wasn't hopeful that was going to happen. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
The match was fine.
Because I know LA Knight's not going that far in this tournament. So
yeah, he ain't winning it. So
I ain't worrying about it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Next was Jade Cargill versus B-Fab. And you want to talk about bangers? You want to talk about some of these, maybe we talk about the Last Time Is Now tournament, just giving you, grade A matches, just giving you just top-notch in-ring action. You want to talk about Ilya Dragunov and Axiom having the match, like, just going at it, doing what they need to do out here, giving out work. Then you need to watch B-Fab and Jade Cargill get in that ring and do they thing out here. In the ring, in the squared circle. How you feel about this match? How'd you feel about B-Fab and Jade Cargill getting it on?
Yo. I was so confused by this. First of all, excuse me, Jade Cargill, they don't respect you enough to put you against top tier wrestlers. They got you against the C Squad.
I mean,
you beefing with B-Fab and Meechin.
We gotta give her some dominant wins.
You couldn't have nobody else but B-Fab?
We had to give her some dominant wins. B-Fab been doing a little better.
No. No.
No?
This Brianna,
No?
I know you out there trying to work. You trying to make a name for yourself. I get it. But
hey, man,
don't let them disrespect you like this.
B-Fab one performance away.
From what?
From
what?
She one match away, boy. One match away.
And
All
the crazy thing is, I should have as much stock in her as I do with Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, right.
But she ain't doing nothing.
They ain't give her that chance. They ain't give B-Fab that opportunity yet.
She's only wrestled like 4 times. Let me check. How many?
Feel like that's on them. That's on WWE.
She ain't do nothing.
That's on WWE. She been out there. She was out there with Hit Row. She was out there, she's out there with Swerve.
B-Fab has wrestled a total of 8 matches in her WWE career since 2019.
That don't sound like a B-Fab problem. That sound like WWE and he's trying to give B-Fab a chance.
Yo.
Come on now, what y'all doing? Run it back. You know what? Run it back. Run B-Fab and Jade back next week on SmackDown. We can get Meech in a couple weeks. Run that back.
Nah.
Run that back. Run B-Fab and Jade back.
Put B-Fab in the room with people like Elektra Lopez.
Damn.
Damn,
you trying to put B-Fab out of the company? That's you're just trying to work. Damn, trying to get B-Fab a paper.
I know she the independent circuit.
Yeah, I don't want B-Fab to get. No. We got. I feel like something gonna break. B-Fab.
I don't know if they know what to do with her right now.
I don't think so, because they don't know what they doing with the Street Profits. Where the Street Profits been at?
I don't know.
They was doing that whole. They about to break up. They about to do this and that, and then they just ain't seen them no more. And then B-Fab was with him, and then B-Fab be with him, and then she don't, and then she be with him, and then she don't, and now B-Fab out there, and the Street Profits just disappeared.
Maybe it's B-Fab's look that I don't mess with.
What's wrong with the look?
I don't like the red hair.
Okay.
I don't like the red hair.
All right.
She looked like she could do something.
Yeah.
But she ain't doing nothing.
Nah.
Let me see. What's this?
They fault.
I need B-Fab with the white hair.
Okay.
WWE 2K23 post, John. I need B-Fab with the white hair. The red hair, I'm not feeling it.
You're not feeling,
the white hair it is. She completely. I'm looking at her with the white hair.
You like the white
she
hair?
She a completely different person.
So B-Fab just need to go back to the white hair. And be taking,
oh no, she a completely different person.
Be taken more serious.
Cause the red hair don't fit right. The white hair, I'm getting a little Milli Vanilli vibe.
It was not where I thought you was going with this.
And I like Milli Vanilli.
Okay, I mean, you know,
I don't like the red hair. Go back to white. Is she throwing up gang symbols in this?
Hey, look, man, you know, that's
yeah. She throwing up gang symbols against in a wrestling match.
Hey, look, man, Hit Row.
That's what the Hit Row. That's what that is.
Remember Hit Row? It was. I really enjoyed Hit Row in NXT, and then it went to the main roster and was only there for like.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then once Swerve exited, it was all downhill.
Yeah, you can't keep that up.
Yeah. Swerve was the thing that was keeping that together. Then it
I ain't seen Swerve in a little bit.
Yeah, he should be on his way back. Yeah.
We gave B-Fab too much time.
I mean, look, we doing our due diligence for B-Fab because WWE sure ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Damn, you saw her throwing them drop kicks. She was trying to do what she needed to do. I feel like they ain't letting her get there.
she a slight better wrestler than Jade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her that.
Yeah.
She's a slightly better wrestler than Jade.
Yes. So the main event here, we had World Championship match too, straight up, because that's what we doing on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes versus Bronson Reed. Bronson just bumped the line, just got him a title match because Cody was like, "Hey, look, let's just do this." We kind of knew where this was going because earlier on in the night, we had backstage interaction. We had Cody and Jey Uso talking. They were talking about War Games, talking this and that. Jimmy Uso comes in. He talks to Cody. He talks to, about whatever. And he's like, you know what? Look, y'all need a fourth. I'm in. So just insert the other Uso. So it's Jimmy and Jay. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk are one team. But that left a hole and left only 3 people on the opposite side, on the side of the Vision. But we knew at some point, you had Bronson Reed out there. You knew Braun Breaker at least was going to be involved in this. There was a DQ finish for this matchup, which, whatever, the match was whatever it was. It was a world championship match. We knew for a fact Bronson Reed wasn't winning it. So it was either going to be Cody beating him or there was going to be some chaos that ensued, and chaos ensued. We had Logan Paul attacked to cause the DQ and all this, but we did get our 4th person for the Vision's side of the War Games match, and it was none other than I just got suspended, Drew McIntyre. But it was I just got suspended, but Paul Heyman could choose anybody. And that was his loophole. And he chose Drew McIntyre, who's had problems with Cody, who's,
And see, I thought he was going to choose somebody close to Cody. Like a friend.
Okay, like somebody else.
Like Sami Zayn or somebody.
That would have been
somebody.
Bad. Yeah, that would have been bad because it'd have been Sammy. You'd have put Sammy on the opposite side of the Usos and Cody, but
make him choose.
Sammy's still all tied up with Solo and
make Sammy choose.
Sammy. Sammy's the
he'll turn Sammy.
He'll turn Sammy. But yeah, so we got we got that. We got our War Games for the men set up. We got Drew McIntyre, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and the Usos for War Games. So there's that. Yay, War Games. We just got that together. You know what War Games wasn't? Something that we're about to talk about. Something that we're going to talk about that's hidden inside of this thing that is the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in all of professional wrestling podcasts. I am talking about the only thing that can facilitate such fandom, such allure, such vigor. I'm talking about AEW in a nutshell.
This was I'm a fumble collision, but Blood and Guts was awesome.
In this one, we don't need no damn collision because Blood and Guts was Blood and Guts.
For the first time in the company's history, the women stepped into a Blood and Guts. You had Jamie Hayter, who led the team, Chris Statlander, Timeless Tony Storm, Mia Shirakawa, Will Nightingale, Haley Cameron going against Mercedes Moné, Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, and the Triangle of Madness, Tekla, Julia, Sky Blue. This was an unbelievable match.
This was insane.
You had Sky Blue get busted open by Willow as soon as it started.
Yes, early. Yeah.
Immediately.
Yep. Started with Sky and Willow, and
you had Tekla come out with belt straps on her boot. She was whipping people. Hater brought in the barbed wire, kendo stick. It was great. Statlander, she shows up with the pool cue.
She just like broke it over
right over Billy's back. And I think Megan Bayne was hurt. Like she looked like she took that. You had the Mercedes Moné. She got using all her belts as the weapon. What is it? Marina Shafir?
Yes.
She's got problems.
Yeah.
She needs some couch time.
Yeah.
She was just really aggressive and angry. This whole thing. She ain't crack a smile not one time.
Mm-mm.
Then she threw the chick on a bed of nails.
Yeah. Chris Statlander hit the nails.
What else was going on?
Oh, speaking of taking one, I need to talk about just one thing that I played back like 5 times. Jamie Hayter had that trash can lid on her face. And then,
yes.
And then, was it Megan Bayne?
Mm-hmm.
Just like hurled the steel chair at the trash can lid.
Yeah.
Yo, why you do that?
There was some bad blood in this ring.
I think I was just like, it was just one of the moments where you see something, you like, yo, damn.
Yeah.
I read that back quite a few times. Like she just hurled the chair at the trash can lid.
You also had Harley Hot and the brass knuckles and the puppet. The thing was, it looked kind of rough starting off.
It did, yeah. No, it did.
It wasn't a clean, polished event.
Yeah,
and I think that's what made it better.
Yeah, it was a lot of
because it was rough.
It was a lot of moving parts. Yeah, it was a lot of moving parts, and then it wound up leveling. The more people got in, the more it started to.
They started figuring out what's going on.
It started to fill out. Yeah.
After that, you had the Don Callis family attacking Jack Perry and Luchasaurus in a parking lot. The Young Bucks is joining the Don Callis family. The Don Callis family is just going to be. We're going to rename
AEW.
The Don Callis family, AEW.
Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
You know, that's what it is.
It's pretty much. It's, yeah.
'Cause they got everybody.
Yeah. The Don Callis family is AEW, and then this like featuring a couple guys.
That's it. You had the Falls Count Anywhere match, Hangman Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Mm-hmm.
This was... It was a good match, solid B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I didn't need this. I didn't need Hangman Page and Powerhouse Hobbs going at each other. I know why they're going at each other. I know what's happening and stuff like that. But I didn't need this in this match. But, you know, you had Shibata attacking Page after the match. Then Samoa Joe comes out with the equalizer, attacks Page. Then for some reason the cage starts lowering.
Yeah, because
then out comes Eddie putting hands on people. Hook comes out to help Hangman. Then Hangman announces a steel cage match at Full Gear with against Samoa Joe,
which he'll win.
Here's the thing: I'm feeling there's a Hangman heel turn.
Really,
I'm feeling that.
Okay,
I'm feeling Hangman he turning.
I know. We know Hangman's winning this match though. So,
yes, yeah, he's winning.
Yeah. Hangman's beating Joe at
but for some reason, something itching that Hangman's going heel. Something. I don't know what it is, but something feel. And the crazy thing is, that feels right to me. You had Tony Schiavone introducing Ricky Steamboat, who reflects on his wrestling history before FTR comes out and erupts.
Because come on, FTR has got to get that heat somehow.
They got to
listen. If it's not Rey Mysterio, so all right. So for me, there's a couple people in the world where it's like, all right, you can't say that you don't like that person. Like you can't say you don't like Rey Mysterio because like, what type of person are you? Same thing for like Ricky Steamboat. Like if you like, oh no, man, I hated Ricky Steamboat. How?
Exactly.
What type of like who are you? Like what type of love did you not get as an adolescent?
Hugs, man.
Like that you don't like Ricky Steamboat. I'm sorry.
No hugs, no family approval.
Yeah, nothing. So why you on that stuff?
But then FTR came out talking mad trash, and then you know Brody King and Bandito come out. Put hands on FTR.
Because really,
you talking reckless.
Yeah. All that disrespect, we're not gonna deal with that.
Yeah, so we're gonna get Brodito and FTR for the tag titles at Full Gear.
I don't know how I feel about that one though. I feel like FTR could win this.
I think they are gonna win.
I feel like FTR could win this.
I think FTR is actually gonna pull away with this W.
Yeah,
I believe so. Then we move into the final match. We have the men's blood and guts. O'Reilly, Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Strong, and Darby Allin against Moxley, Cassioli, Yuta, Garcia, Pac. Was that it? Yeah, and Pac.
Yeah. Yes, I think we named everybody.
Yeah. Darby Allin coming out with a skateboard with a thumbtacks in it.
Why
crazy?
Why wouldn't he?
And that's what Yuta gets. I think Yuta is the punching bag.
He is. He's the ongoing gag.
You got Orange Cassidy coming out with the sunglasses, doing this thing. Yuta forehead all bleeding. What else was going on? Moxley always coming out with silverware.
Yes, I
think that's his thing. He should just have a knife and fork with him at all times. Because I wasn't mad.
Yeah, he should start putting logos of that on his tights or on his ring gear, like a knife and fork, because this is stuff.
Marking you to going at it at the top, to the top where KR helped. It was just a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah. A lot of stuff. What was the wildest jump when Pac put Darby through the flaming table?
Yes. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. And he was on fire.
He was. Orange Cassidy getting his hands stapled in his pockets and then ripped them out. come on. This was not only a good match, it was a fun match. It was everything overall A+.
Yeah, Blood
A+
Guts. Blood Guts
show.
was awesome. Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't even that long. They gave you what you needed, a little bit of filler.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I really think the Hangman Powerhouse Hobbs thing was a filler. Just to push a storyline.
Yeah.
But you could have gave me just both blood and gut matches.
And you would have been good.
I'd have been good.
Yeah.
$69.99, no problem.
Yeah.
HBO Max.
An hour for
Not a
one,
sponsor.
an hour for another, and keep it
Cool.
Keep it moving.
Kept it moving. Like I said, I didn't really get Collision, but I watched Collision. Collision was fine.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
want to
need
go
it.
through it?
No, we're good.
No. All right. Because nothing really happened.
Yeah,
It
you're not going to top Blood and Guts.
No.
No.
I think the best match on that was Mark Davis and Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, I mean,
And Briscoe gets a W.
yeah, going into full gear. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'm still going to go ahead and put Blood and Guts that we've seen already above what we're going to see at Survivor Series in a couple weeks. But I mean, you know, we'll be watching it anyway. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us for the Buried in Booking podcast. I want to thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. If you're listening, watching, if you're watching, please like, share, follow, subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you guys next time.